Race of the day coming up in the TNR GRA cars. We have got one or two additional entrants for this race, so it should spice things up a little bit. We have the Scotsman Andy, so as I was just saying to the other drivers, if there wasn't enough accidents earlier, we're bound to see more now. And Andy comes straight in and takes pole position on the random grid. So we have got Andy on pole, we've got Dugamus, who's had two fine podiums today, in second place on the grid. Is this his turn for a victory perhaps? We'll have to wait and see. Graham, winner from race 2 there, in third position on the grid. Diesel, the perennial fourth place finisher from today, is starting fourth, and then we've got Oz Phillips, we have got Winger, Josh Wins and Bob Kaiser in 8th. Here we are, race about to get underway. Great start from Dugamus. Dugamus launches into the lead in the BMW, the dark green gold BMW. This man has had two podiums today. It could be his opportunity to win. And Andy is getting swamped in that Porsche because we've got Graham and Josh all over the back of him. So three BMWs. Oh, and Andy's overshot. So difficult without any practice in these cars to actually follow. And so the BMWs have taken the top. Oh no, they haven't. Josh has made. Sorry, Graham's made a mistake and Oz Phillips is up to third. Diesel back to his perennial fourth place and Graham's a long way down. We didn't see how that happened, but again Graham involved in incidents. He's going to be really frustrated. One of the Fords on its roof. I think that was Winger perhaps. Yes, I think it was. Winger's or Bob. Graham's in fifth place. But out in front, Dugamus has lost the lead. Josh back into the lead again, so Josh has led every race so far today and he's leading this one with 1 second gap roughly over Dugamus at the moment, and looking at his pace from earlier on today, this is ominous. This could be another victory unless he makes mistakes, which have been seen already today. Oz though, big shout out to Oz running in third place. Oh goodness me, Graham and Diesel. Well, Graham, that was fairly aggressive from Graham. There's the final turn there. Diesel gracefully backs out a bit and Graham moves up to fourth place. I don't think Graham wanted to hang around. But yeah, really good stuff from Oz. Oz, I don't want to give you commentator's curse this time, so keep it out the wall, buddy. And let's see if you can hold on to a podium or at least a really good finish. Dugamus in second position, trying to get some heat in those tyres and potentially catch up with Josh. Josh already lapping other cars. Look, out in the lead there. He's already had to lap one of the Sachs Fords and he's about to go past the other as well. I don't even see where that one went. I suspect into the wall, like most of these Group A cars seem to be doing. So Dugamus in second, Oz Phillips third, Graham in fourth. Where is Graham? Here we are in the sort of pastel yellow colour BMW. Diesel in fifth. Well, Diesel, we've got at least one place to make up in this race because it's only natural for you to finish fourth. So let's see how you get on in this one. Andy has recovered to sixth place after the Fords had their coming together and one ended up on its roof. So, got a fantastic sounding car, isn't it? Let's just go on board with Andy for a second. It sounds like an American muscle car, like a Corvette. Fantastic car. Anyway, back on board with Graham, and Graham and Diesel have moved up, so Diesel is back up to his perennial fourth place, and Graham is back up to a podium spot, and this is all courtesy of Oz, who is on his roof once more. This has been an absolute travesty of a weekend for Oz. He gets a good punting from Andy. That's not helped, unfortunately. Even the cheesebread shape of that car has not managed to put that back up right. He tries again. Is it going to be enough to put him over? Almost! Yes, he's back over. So they're both back in the race. Well done, Andy, for the sportsmanship there. And it's good to see Oz back out on track. But commiserations, mate. It's really not been your day today. Josh has pulled a 5-second lead out over Dugamus. Two BMWs out in front. I say that, obviously it's actually the 3 because we've got Graham running in third after that first lap incident that we didn't get to see. So another frustrating, what could have been race for Graham, I think. Diesel running fourth, Andy running fifth, although that's not Andy behind Diesel there, that is the lapped Bob McKaiser, I think. No, it's the lapped Winger, sorry. Running in the same liveries, Bob McKaiser and Winger, so a little bit difficult. So we've got Winger trying to unlap himself from the back of Diesel here. I don't know what Diesel's going to do about this because he might think this is track position, but if I was him, I'd just let Winger go past and see what we can do from there. Really, really tidy racing between these guys though. It's so difficult to slow the car down there, not lock up and go down the escape road. So that was really, really good driving, really good to watch. Let's hope these guys can keep it up. Let's just go on board with Winger. Winger not had the luck at all today either, but again, has been driving carefully. As I say that, he crashed into the back of Diesel. He does the right thing though, lets Diesel back in front, and fair play to Winger for that, as he crashes himself into the wall. Out in front, Josh now has an 8-second advantage over fellow BMW driver Dugamis. Graham is 14.5 seconds down on the race leader. He might fancy himself the second place though. He's got another 5 seconds to catch up, but there might be enough time to do it. We've got another 3 laps remaining. Andy, his first go in these cars, in the series at least, didn't do race 1, race 2, and he's up to 5th place, ahead of the issue-stricken Oz, Bob and Winger. Bob and Winger really not having the luck today, nor is Oz. So Graham is now 13 seconds behind race leader. That puts him about 4.5–5 seconds behind Dugamis. These guys could be ones to watch with a couple of laps left to go, 2.5 laps left to go. These BMWs looking generally the easier of the cars to drive around here. Everyone's still going sideways, clipping walls, but it does seem to be the BMWs out in front. Of course, we've got some of the most experienced drivers also driving the BMWs, which shows them us as good cars, I suppose, as well. We've got Josh and Graham, who are both multiple race winners in different disciplines. Dugamis we've not seen a huge amount of, but he has had some good races in different disciplines, so really good to see him doing well tonight, and he's just driving with a level of sensibility. And speaking of sensibility, we've mentioned this man a few times. Driver of the day, I think, certainly between Diesel and Dugamis, but Diesel doing a fine job there, 4th position. I wouldn't like to be in place of any of these guys, to be honest. These cars are horrendous to drive. So kudos to anyone who finishes, quite frankly. But they are great to watch, they sound fantastic. And yeah, sorry, Andy in the Nissan, not a Porsche. Looks quite similar to Oz Phillips' Porsche, I think, but sort of slopey front end. So there are now 3 seconds between Dugamis and Graham, with just over a lap to go. You can see Graham in the background there, so they're not too far apart. There's actually a couple of seconds in it now. Graham's really going to fancy his chances for second place here, I think, but we're on to the last lap, and that's quite a cool order. Graham quickest of the guys at the moment on a 1:19.9 last lap. Don't know what he's done on this lap. It's not come up, so I think it's a penalised lap, but Dugamis had a 1:22. And Josh will be hoping to stroke this home this time. He doesn't need to push the car too hard. Made a mistake in race 2. This could have been 3 out of 3 wins today. 4 wins, but just keep it tidy, Josh, and you'll be able to stroke that home for win number 2 of the day. And look how close these guys are getting. There's a second or so in it. Graham's lost it in the background though. Oh, that one opportunity I think to potentially challenge for second place, and it's been thrown away. Oz still running in Porsche. Bob McKaiser in 7th. We've lost Winger again. Quit from this race, unfortunately. We're looking at 7 finishes here. But this is the man. This is the man of the day, really, in terms of outright pace and outright results. He takes a win, a second, and another win. Wins for wins. Rather complicated to say. But yeah, well done Josh, excellent job. Dugamus, also a fine job. He's had 3 podiums today, and Graham as well. So these guys, absolute class acts today. They have been the class of the field. But this is my man of the day in terms of overall. He's had 3 4th positions, if he can just stroke this home now. And that's excellent stuff from Diesel, who's not always been the quickest in the touring cars, but he always finishes and always puts in the effort, and that's been rewarded here because he's done a really fine job. So well done Diesel. And he does a good job in 5th, you know, jumping straight into the car that I don't think he's had much experience with driving. He certainly didn't get the practice with the others. And confirmation of your results. So Josh from Dugamus, from Graham, so 3 BMWs again. Diesel in 4th once more. Andy a fine 5th. Oz, another unfortunate race with Bob McKaiser, and Winger retired. Catch you all next week.